One of the things a lot of veterans don't realize is how institutionalized we can become. And we become very directive, we become very results oriented. And that's a great thing in the military community. But once you get out into the civilian community, particularly in the civilian business community, it's a lesson that all of us seem to learn, is that it can't be just results and results now and that's all that matters. Sometimes the process matters. Sometimes bringing other people along and convincing them with soft approaches is the most important thing. And quite candidly, that's not something that we in the military are very used to. We're very used to, this is the mission, this is the time that it's going to get done, and this is the standard it will be done to. Move out. No excuses. Go do it. That does not work in the civilian community, period, end of story. So that was a lesson that I had to learn. And quite candidly, it was one of those lessons that I didn't know I had to learn. I thought it was a very, very good attribute to go in and say, I care about results. That's what I want. I don't care about the process. Not necessarily the right approach in the civilian community. Now, of course, there's an upside to my military experience, and it did teach me a no-fail attitude, a no-quit attitude, and it certainly, on my worst day in business, you know, you get to reflect on the fact that nobody is dying today. You're home. You're going to go sleep in your own bed. Life is still pretty good. I never once considered being average as success. I never did. I never woke up, even as a retiree, I don't wake up and say, you know, today I just want to be mediocre, and that's going to be okay. This is new. It's challenging. It gives me a struggle day to day, and believe it or not, I really firmly believe that having a struggle and having a purpose to wake up in the morning and go conquer something, I think that is a very underrated aspect. I think it's a great thing. I think it is a phenomenal thing for me to have something to wake up and struggle with every day, to try and learn something new, to try and conquer a new realm, to try and accomplish something I've never accomplished before. Like I said, I never woke up and said, hey, today I just want to be mediocre. It's just not how I'm wired. I decided to own a business because I wanted to continue to expand myself and do things, candidly, that I was a little bit afraid of. I really wanted to find out what I was made of. I really wanted to jump in with both feet and figure this out. It was totally new to us. We had no previous experience in the business world. We really wanted to be completely dependent on our own efforts and our own abilities, and we are. There's an extreme amount of risk, but there's an extreme amount of reward associated with owning your own business. It's something I tell people all the time. They'll come to me and say, I was thinking about owning my own business, and the first question I always ask is why? Well, I love beer. Well, there are plenty of beers out there. You don't need to own a business to be able to really appreciate and enjoy good beer. So the first question I tell young entrepreneurs is why? Why do you want to own a business? If you want to challenge yourself, if you really want to thrive off of your own merits, if you want to really dive in with both feet and figure out how the civilian world works, say you're a veteran, you want to figure it out, it is a crash course. You're going to figure it out really quick or fail.